Are you interested in volunteering with people with autism? This video is for you because we're going to be talking about that here. I'm Craig Khan. I've got it going on, and this is Team Autism here, where we're dedicated to educating you about autism and how you can help improve the life of people with autism. If you're interested in this kind of content, please consider subscribing so that you can see all of our latest videos, as we are now looking to do 2 videos a week at least. So, the question actually came because someone asked us. Sweet Cuddles ASMR was asking, how can she look at volunteering with people with autism? She mentioned that she lives in Spain, and she wanted to know. So that's actually a good point, because I've noticed that a number of the people who watch these videos live in a lot of different places. So I don't want to just say, hey, here's how you can work with people in the United States and all this and that. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the different opportunities that, from the experience I've had in life and what I've seen in research, of different opportunities that you can do with people with disabilities, and autism specifically. Before I tell you how you can look at finding these different opportunities wherever you live, let's just talk about a few different things that you want to think about before you start looking at about volunteering. You have to actually know, who do you want to work with? Yeah, you can say, I want to work with someone with autism. Okay, but which type of person do you want to work with? Do you want to work with an adult? Do you want to work with a child, or that? Which kind of things do you want? Do you want someone who need some help, like that you're going to be able to talk to, give some direction, help them, be a friend to them, or that? Or do you want to be someone who's helping someone who really needs a lot of help, that they may not be able to take care of themselves and do some things like that? So you have to know that. But if you the best thing that you can do if you want to find a volunteer opportunity with someone with autism is that you have to look at looking on the internet. The internet has so many opportunities. Just ask autism volunteer opportunities in Spain or Mexico. With that, you will be able to find different opportunities there. And you can also mention adults or with kids, so that you can look at that or that. But you'll have to look at different options when you see them, because I don't know what options are available where you live. I do not know everything yet. Now that we've gotten the initial things about volunteering out of the way, let's talk about 7 different ways that you may be able to help volunteer with people around where you live who have autism. So the first way is that you can actually look at volunteering or mentoring someone with autism. That may be someone who's higher functioning and able to do a lot of different things and just needs a little bit of extra help. You can actually look at just going different places, interacting, and giving them experience and social skills in that. Yeah, so that's one thing that you can do with someone with autism. The second way is looking at helping someone who needs a lot more help. This would probably be more of caregiving in that. Some places may have just individuals who really, really cannot take care of themselves. I've worked with people who need help being fed and that, and you may learn this eventually, that some people, disabled people and people who are older, often may need to eat foods that are in more of a liquid form. Honey, nectar, and all that, if you know the terminology in that. So you may need to do that, even taking them to the restroom and changing their diapers. That's something you may need to do for this type of job. But it's something that you can do, and it can be a great help to the person, the family, and and you're doing a big kindness for that person. So that's another option. Third way that you can look at helping someone with autism is by doing therapies and that you'll be able to get trained in. a lot of these opportunities, they may ask you to make a commitment for a number of months because they don't want to just switch people around and say, hey, you know what, you're with this guy this week, that guy that week, and this and that. They want consistency because that really can make more of a difference with the people who you're working with. So this one, and where you're getting therapies and learning them, this is going to definitely require that you're going to have to commit to something like a few hours a week for maybe 6 months. But there's a number of places that will look at training you, like maybe in Sunrise or ABA therapy, which are different types of therapies, and you'll be able to help the individual learn skills in that through the techniques and methods of these therapies. This is a great opportunity if you want to go professionally working with people with disabilities or autism, and this can give you the ability to say, hey, I already know this therapy, I actually have experience. One of the things that a lot of young people look at complaining about that, hey, how am I ever going to get 2 years of experience or not? By volunteering, of course. So this is a great way to get your foot in the door of working with people with disabilities and autism specifically. And yeah. Fourth way is by helping them learn professional skills and things that they're going to really need in life. And some of these things you may not think of, but they're important things, like helping them get a job, helping them with resumes and all that, and all the different parts of that. Also helping them understand money and how to budget or to be financially aware of what things are. So you can help train them in that. If the organization or a place you found says that that's actually something that they need, the organization will know what there is best for the person or have a better idea than you may, and yeah, they'll show you some of the things, and maybe even teach you some methods to help them out so that they can do it, because they've dealt with a lot of individuals who have autism and that, or disabilities, and just want to and need to learn how to do these skills that we often take for granted. The way is through a group volunteering setting. And this is something where you'll take them to a volunteer opportunity, and you guys will do it together, and there may be other people there. This will be a great place for them to work on social skills and also to just get outside and do something, which unfortunately some people with autism may need help doing that. I know people who have autism who barely ever left where they live. So this can help encourage them and getting them to things that will get out and just make new connections and do things and just have the opportunity to have new things happen to them is a great thing. The sixth way is that you may be able to look at using a skill or something that you have to help do something for people with autism. That you may be able to play music or entertain them or something like that, or you may have a cool job like a firefighter and that, and be able to invite people to come to where you are and that. So if you have a unique skill or something like that, look at if you can think about it, if you can look at using that to involve people with autism and that, and get in contact with one of the organizations that deal with autistic individuals and see what they think about that idea. It may work or not. Last idea I have for you for looking at volunteering with people with autism is figure something new out or something like that, because you know what? Not every idea has been brought to every place, so look at doing that. I've heard from some of my mentors a great quote: good artists borrow, great artists steal. So look at other places in that. Have they done something cool of a different thing for people with autism? I actually saw something doing research for this video about some place that they were looking for people to help teach people with autism how to ride a bike and that. So the possibilities are endless and that. Only with your imagination that they can end. So talk to someone with one of these organizations, and you can innovate and create a new program that makes a difference in people with autism's life. That will feel great, and that can be something that makes you feel fulfillment, and you can just feel a great amount of joy because you made a difference in someone's life. So that's it, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're new, consider subscribing, and also do the bell to get the notification to hear right away when the video comes out. Feel free to watch other videos up there, and also the descriptions there. And if you have any experiences, please share them in the comments and any questions, because this video was made entirely because someone asked a question. So asking questions is a good thing.